Aye aye, shepherd's pie. Greetings from the Philippines. Welcome back to the channel. Right, well, I'm in Sigil. Only been back a day. Um, Not loving it so much this time. I don't know why. I think the gloss has worn off. Not getting the same vibe that I got when I first came here the other month. I think it's because I don't know what it is really. Maybe just my frame of mind. But maybe I'm just a bit too used to the place now. The old novelty's worn off. But anyway, that's why I'm making this video, because I'm going to talk about Dumaguete again. Very, very emotive subject, that one. I seem to upset quite a few people with... it's a touchy subject, Dumaguete. I don't know, some people love it, some people hate the place. And if you say positive things about it, you get a few of the others like, why are you saying that? It's a dump, blah, blah, blah. If you say anything negative about it, you get the old... Dumaguete expats on your back, like, you're jealous and all the rest of it. I don't know why it's such an emotive subject, but I'm going to revisit it again because I think it's important. And all I'm going to say at the start of the video, I'm not trying to upset anyone, fellas. I'm just telling you my honest opinion. I don't go out to be controversial. I don't set out to upset people. Well, I do socially. I've had a couple of drinks, but that's a different story. Certainly don't do on the old YouTube channel. But my opinion of Dumaguete has changed. I've done a full 360. And I think I've worked out why I wasn't a fan of Dumaguete. And I think I know why now. A lot of the old vloggers that go there aren't fans of Dumaguete. Because you get a lot of people who go there for like 2 or 3 days. I was watching Vlogging a Dead Horse and a few others, names don't spring to mind now. They go there, they stay for a couple of days, and basically the tone of the video is, what's all the fuss about Dumaguete, why do people go there, etc, etc, and they don't like it. Well, I think I know what the problem with Dumaguete is now, and once you know what that problem is, then it's not really a problem, because it's the wow factor. Dumaguete does not have a wow factor, and if you're only going there for a couple of days, that's going to taint your opinion entirely. And that was the problem with me, because I went there from Thailand, and the bar's high in Thailand. So many places you go there and you're like, wow, this is amazing, you know what I mean? When I got off the plane in Dumaguete, I had high hopes, high expectations. And I got there, and I walked around the boulevard, and I went out that evening, had some food, a few drinks, and I was not impressed. I was not impressed at all. And that tainted my view for the whole of the first month, really. And that's why when I came to Sigil and I got off the boat and I saw the beaches and the people and that, there was the wow factor. I thought, this place is incredible. I love it here. But after 3 weeks here, 4 weeks, I started to miss things. I found not being able to get stuff from the shops was becoming a pain. Going to the same bars and restaurants, because there aren't that many choices here. And when it comes to like street food options and that, they're incredibly limited. It's nice eating out in restaurants and things like that, but it gets a bit samey after a while. And that's why I'm growing to love Dumaguete, because the thing about Dumaguete is you don't get the wow factor. But the last month I was there, every week I found a new restaurant, I found a new bar, I made some new friends. Place where I'm staying in Sibiland, by the end of the month, I'm going out playing pool with the security guards on their day off, It's like, found so many new restaurants and places, even in Sibiland where I'm staying. Just walking up the road a couple of 100 metres, I found a really nice bistro cafe. I had a few good meals there. There's a place around about a kilometre away called Diversion Road, and they've got like live music there on Fridays and Saturdays. You've got the North Point and the Boulevard. It's a couple of kilometres up from Why Not and the famous expat haunts. You've got this food court called North Point. They've got live music playing all the time. in the evenings, and you've got all these amazing restaurants. It's like you can choose one. The food's top quality and very reasonably priced. You've got a fantastic nightclub next door to it called the Tiki Bar. I mean, it might not be for many expats. Times I went there, I went there by myself, I went there someone else. We were the only expats there. It's very much a Filipino place, but you know, if that's what you like, then you've got it there. If you want a real, just a Westerns place, you go down Dumaguete Pier, and a bit further down the boulevard, you've got Bogarts, and you've got, you know, Why Not, and you know, there's a good mix of places there. But it took me a while to realise that. You know, now I can see entirely why so many expats are happy there. And I'm not making this video to appease people who's upset last week. I don't want to upset anyone, but if I do, then, you know, tough. You know, I'm just honest with my observations. And I am the kind of guy, like, you know, I think about things and I change my mind. You know what I mean? It's like Sikihor last month. Oh, it's the best place in the world. I'm going to stay here forever. Now I'm back in Sikihor one day in. Oh, no, I've got like a message there. I've got to clear up some space. You know, I've changed my mind. I'm thinking, but by the end of this week, I might think Sikihor's great again. I don't know. Since I've got back from Dumaguete, the last 2 days I've missed it. I missed the fact that it's so easy to get stuff there. You've got the shopping malls and all that kind of stuff. You know, I was able to get the cameras and the phones and that when I needed them. There'd be a nightmare over here. Last 2 weeks I had in Sikihor. In Dumaguete. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And if I'd known I was going to enjoy it so much, with the old camera there, I've taken the vape, I'm afraid, fellas. Shouldn't really, but it's better than smoking. Yeah, I really enjoyed the last 2 weeks in Dumaguete. Anyway, if I hadn't already booked this place, I booked Old Stellas again. I paid for it in advance, I wanted to get my money back, so I thought I'll come back out here. But I would have definitely stayed in Dumaguete for another few weeks if I hadn't booked this. And I think when I go back this time, because I'm booked here until the 4th of January, I'm going to go back in the apartment in Cibrian, and I'm going to see how I go there. I may well stay in Dumaguete for a few months. I'll probably head up to Cebu, and I mean, I'll do some travelling, so it's perfect for that. If I'm not too happy here in a couple of weeks, I'll probably go over to Bohol, because you can get over to Bohol from here quite easily. But yeah, I say it's I've done the video because it got me thinking. That's the trouble with Dumaguete. There's no wow factor. If you only go there for like a week or 2 weeks, you ain't going to see it for what it is. And if you're going there on a holiday destination, I'll be honest with you, don't go. It's not a place for holidays. If you're coming somewhere for 2 weeks, then go to Bohol, go to Sikihor, go to Shargo. Is it Shargo, the party island? You know, go wherever. Dumaguete's not for me. You might think differently. I mean, some people think differently because there's a lot of hotels along the boulevard and some quite nice ones, so people must go there for holidays or to visit people. I'm not, you know, trying to bestow the benefits of Dumaguete as a holiday destination, because I don't think it's got many. But as a place to live, it is a lot better than I first gave it credit for. You know, I maligned it a lot the first month, not knowingly. I just couldn't get my head around why anyone would want to live there. Yeah, you've got a lot of convenience there. You've got everything you want. If healthcare's an issue, you've got the hospitals and that. But there's a lot of, as I say, it's the bar. I mean, I'm going to, no doubt, I'm going to get a few digs from people, you know, who don't like Dumaguete, who are like, you know, bigging me up and supporting my comments last time. But all I'll say to you fellas is, if you don't like it, you know, that's fair enough. But how long were you there for? Because it's taken me a good 2 months there to actually start to see it for what it's got. And it has got a lot of benefits. I don't think I'll stay there long term. If I do decide to, then I'll probably move to Valencia or I think Bacong somewhere I'm thinking of, or Darwin. I don't think I'll go Valencia because it's too much of an arse-ache to get in and out and changing tuk-tuks and things. But Bacong and Darwin, they're on the old bus routes. So I mean, I don't think I'll stay in Cibrian. Much as I like Cibrian now, I've got to try new places. So I mean, even if I fell in love with Dumaguete, you know, 100%, I'll still go somewhere else, because until you've been places, you don't know what's you know what's better and what's not. The whole point of the next 2 years is to travel around the Philippines and find somewhere I fall in love with, and you know, stay there long term. If I don't find somewhere I fall 100% in love with, then I'll go back to Thailand, because I'm well in love with Thailand. But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Who knows what the coming months, coming years will have in store. But if you stick with the channel, you'll find out. So yeah, it's got a crying baby in the background, so I think I'm going to bring this video to a halt. But yeah, I've worked out for me what the problem with Dumaguete was. It was zero wow factor. Now I've been able to get past the wow factor. I like the place. I do like the place. I don't like the typical places that like the expats go to. Nothing against them. You know, I'm just saying, you know, they're not the places I tend to do. I'm not a big fan of Why Not. Not a big fan of Casablanca's. Not a big fan. I'm a fan of Qinglong. There's a Chinese restaurant down there where like, that's a good place. But as I said many times before, people, I prefer to go where Filipinos go because I like the food and generally if the Filipinos go there, you know, the food's going to be good. And I like the Filipino culture. And when I've gone out on dates and things, I've suggested going down to, you know, the Why Not neck of the boulevard, and they're not interested. They always want to go up the other end. And I've gone up the other end, and I love the other end, you know what I mean? It's anyway, I think I'm knocking the arse out of this video. I'm going around in circles now. But yeah, I just wanted to set the record straight about Dumaguete. It really is a love-hate relationship I think I got with that place. I've gone from hating it to kind of lukewarm, to hating it again, to loving it, to now being like, you know, it ain't a bad place. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you find the information useful. If you did enjoy the video, smash the like button. It's always appreciated. If you haven't subscribed, oh my God, subscribe. You make me very happy. And thanks for watching. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, be lucky.